What's going on? What's going on? Congratulations. Another year. 2025. So glad we made it prosperous. Human intelligence, mental algorithm. I'm creating the greatest invented temptation since Steve Jobs left them apples in your hand. Human intelligence, mental algorithm, I'm creating with that the greatest invented temptation since Steve Jobs left them apples in your hand. Personal development, personal growth, belief in yourself. I mean, ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, that's so for real. It gotta be something in the water. I'm made for order. Custom Louis V cape. That's that Johnny cake. I shape the sharpest lines. Come to the shop. Englewood, Hudson Ave, New Jersey. One time. And I could be there in less than 10. Cause I stay in 10 to fly. I'll just tell you facts. Come to the shop. You'll catch me there every so often. We got building blocks. We got beliefs in ourselves. We believe in people around us. Trust me. Human intelligence, mental algorithm. I know I say a lot of times, I. It's never I. It's I and I. Think about it. I and I. We're in a two-seater. And the plate says I and I. What does that mean? One seat says I, the other seat is I. It's I and I. So when I say I, it ain't just I as an individual. It's I as an individual. You see it as an I. As you see him, I. I can't have nonsense. Like, I can't have nonsense. Just leave it at that. Like, I'm not here to talk about people. Like, my golden rule is I talk about people as a point of reference because you're a public records. Other than that, it's he, she, them, us, we. I don't have no ways of talking down to people. I talk across and I talk up. It's a benefit to understand the life once you grow and catch growth. And it's never an age thing, it's just comprehension. Like, YouTube is great as a marketing, but I'm not here for likes, subscribes, and comments. It's not the necessity. I'm peer to peer. I'd rather we appear here, face to face. This is the basis. Face to face. That's where you see the provided provisions of this nuance. Human intelligence, again, mental algorithm. This is a calculated perspective. Here's a different little iteration. From the farm to the table. It's private opinion for public benefit. Private opinion, public benefit. It's inevitable. It's inevitably infinite beneficiaries. The great Malcolm X said, by any means necessary. Right now, those necessaries don't have any means. Instantaneously, people could just get mean. You know, chatbots, trolls, memes. Yet, there's strength in numbers. I look at the world, it's 8 billion Davids, a hell of a Goliath. Strength in numbers. But most importantly, you gotta believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. I'm HYHER-COLEN, a higher calling. A cut above the fray, a higher calling. I stay a cut above the fray. Why? Because I can distinctively, definitively differentiate while in the fray. I stay in the muck, a game of press your luck. And even if I hit a whammy, I find prosperity. Believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. I call that interpersonal awe. It's an interpersonal awe. It's like you can go through anything, good, bad, or indifferent. But you're in awe that personally you're going through that. That's the interpersonal awe of your mindset. You're in awe that you're going through whatever. I can go to the extreme of any situation, but you're in awe that you're the individual going through it. In the personal awe. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. I'm trying to better you as you better me. That's the betterment of private opinion for public benefit. Private opinion, public benefit, and the synopsis is simple. Scientific methods, detailed messages, points of emphasis as I exchange pleasantries, stay attentive to detail, doing my diligence. Let me say that to you again. This is the synopsis. This is as easily I can surmise what I do, how I put my mindset into how I create and how I just stimulate and stay enamored with everything around me, regardless of how it personally affects me, because it's always bigger than me. So, scientific methods, detailed messages, points of emphasis as I exchange pleasantries, stay attentive to detail, doing my diligence. At the end of the day, before the next day starts, I'm not a know-it-all by any stretch of the imagination. Again, at the end of the day, before the next day starts, I'm not a know-it-all by any stretch of the imagination. I know enough to know I'm going to learn more. So I'm quick to raise my hands and ask questions so I could be reassured. And my formula is quintessential. It's the purest form. You know how I can say it's the purest form? Because I enjoy what is not supposed to be joy. My vulnerabilities give me my best culpability. It shows the validity of who I am. I can go down a long list where I could be laughed at, humiliated, joked, but it doesn't hurt because they needed to happen so I could be who I am as a whole. Today, it's 2025. Last year was hard. Missed a lot of people. Dropped. But we appreciate life. I'm not the one that be crying sorrow and tears. I cry tears of joy. When I laugh, I cry sometimes. I cry passionately. That's how happy and joyful I am as an individual. It takes a lot. Believe in yourself. Gotta believe in yourself. It's like, for every curse, there's a bigger blessing. For every curse, there's a bigger blessing. Yet, if you can't find a blessing in the curse, you stay forever cursed. If you can't find a blessing in the curse, you stay forever cursed. Gotta know you're blessed. Again, for every curse, there's a bigger blessing. But if you can't find that blessing in that curse, you stay forever cursed. Know that you're truly blessed. Know that you're truly blessed. You know the old adage, Aximo, misery loves company. Yet, to find happiness individually in the misery, that means you need no company. You're self-efficient, self-willing, in the personal. This is personal growth, personal development. Like, I'd rather make 1,000,000 more me's than make everything and anything about me. That's delegation. You can't do everything and anything. And I want people to be so happy and excited to do things we need to get done. That's the greatness of knowing that it's always somebody else right next to you, right in front of you, right beside you, right around you, that can provide the provisions to accelerate, but it's hard to let go. Keep things to the best. The delegation is everything. When you know that you rather have everybody around you better yourself than making everything better for yourself and keeping everything around you suppressed. I never understood that. Because this is where I'm at. I can say broke and frugal. Broke and frugal. Broke and frugal. You know why? Because it's loyalty before royalty. I don't want a penny. Loyalty before royalty. I don't want a penny. Fair compensation? If it's not, don't even have a conversation. Fair compensation? If not, it's not a conversation. Loyalty before royalty. I don't want a penny. For free. You know why I say for free? Because the best feeling. It's like giving back. You're going to get yours. And somebody might get numbers. Can you imagine the genuineness that you would do it for nothing? It comes across. Comes across. I love to listen. I mean, that's the basis of everything too. Listening is everything. You gotta listen. Like, listening is my observation. I listen with observation. It was always like a whistling sound. You know? You're listening, you're observing, but you're hearing the sounds. You're putting yourself in it, you're living vicarious. See, none ever did is a journey. A journey is selfish. This is a crusade. It's always bigger than me. It'll always be bigger than me. That's how I make every little small thing so big to me. Like, I could look at this and say, before this, everything prior, that's my past life. Because right now, I consider this my afterlife. Because all my life, this is what I was after. To find it. To be open-minded. Where I can talk to everyone and anyone. Feels good. I take pride in that. Very imperative. Very important. And don't you ever undermine it. Very important. It seems like as I get older, you meet people close to your age, and it's like we'll wash all the nonsense. You know how to differentiate, like I just said prior. And you get to realize what's real and what's fake. It's so funny when you always hear real recognize real. No, real recognize fake. recognize fake so we can distinguish what's fake. Keep it real. Keep it real. I'm gonna go into something that's real wild. It's fly. It's 2025. And you gotta buy your prayers in 2025. Yeah, you gotta buy your prayers. We've been praying for free for too long. You gotta buy your prayers. Buy your prayers. Let me give you an example. You know when you buy a car, maybe a little older model, whatever, you buy a car. And the irony is that everywhere you go, surprisingly, you see that car. Never really paid attention to the car until you purchased that car. And now it's like, everywhere you go to see this car, no matter where you are, you see this car. It's just like that prayer. You gotta buy that prayer. You buy that prayer, you see it everywhere. Now what's really buying a prayer? It's spending time with the particulars with that prayer. It's paying attention to the particulars in that prayer. It's realizing what you're really valuing in your prayer. It's just like when you see that car. Just like that car, that prayer, better buy you one. It's funny about prayer, because, you know, everybody like, yo, you be lying. You know, I could be a charlatan or a Jabberwocky. You know, I could be capping. No. Stop all that. Because they be talking about cap. We're going to break it down like, instead of cap, they Kaepernick. How they be lying? I call them Colin. And and then I take a knee and drop the elbow. And then I pray for them lying T, bro. Talk about cap. Cap. I'll wait what the cap did. Now I only do that just to show comedy. I love to laugh. I love to joke. I don't take this too serious, but I know the seriousness. And I love the people that don't care about it. Like I said, it's not about attracting views. I'd rather have 100 people that I know watching, that I can call them, that have 1 million, and I don't know nothing about them. And then I ask them to come somewhere, and only 100 people coming. What's the sense of having 999,000 if only 100 coming through? Let's keep it real. I'm not worried about that. Peer to peer, see me. Pass by, dap me up. Yo, come talk. All this other stuff ain't about nothing. It's one out the other. It's interesting when we all in a negative feed. That's not in me. That's over with. Human intelligence, mental algorithm, is where you want to come get your mental health correlation. Is where you want to come and just relax. Get with the builders. All we do is build. We don't waste time. I don't waste time. Every moment counts. For what I'm doing right here, I'm 47. I feel like this. I was 5. All right, you say it's 100,000 hours of work. 40 years, 2,500 a year. Yeah. for 100,000 hours. And a belief and conviction no matter what. If you wouldn't have told my 5-year-old self in 19 that you would have to go to everything to be here for you today, right now as I speak, I want to jump out of the chair. I said that, and all that. That's why I love my life. For everything. For anything. For everything. Even the things I can't control right now that hurts me, could break me right now, I still love everything. There's things I can't control. It breaks me now. But I love everything. Because it doesn't break me. It can, but it don't break me. Learn. Bad relations never bad. Nothing's bad. You learn from. When somebody does stuff you don't like, you gotta be around. You learn that you don't like it. When somebody shows you that sign, you step away from it. You get away from it. Everything's about like-mindedness. If we're not like-mindedness, why are we even having a conversation? We're wasting time. And time is of the essence. That's what this is. Now, I got a lot of things going on. We're writing, we're working. It's all preliminary. It's all initiation. We're not trying to jump beyond what we're supposed to do. We're taking the steps incremental. But I promise you, I would not waste your time. And I know you wouldn't waste mine. I'm about to go out in a bit.